The new BMW XM, the principal superior execution vehicle from BMW GmbH with an electric drive framework, unites state-of-the-art drive framework innovation with a dynamite vehicle idea. The Superior Exhibition Sports Movement Vehicle (SAVE) is controlled by a recently evolved module crossover framework conveying 653 horsepower and 800 Nm of torque. The M half-and-half framework in the BMW XM comprises of another V8 motor with M TwinPower Super innovation and an electric engine coordinated into the 8-speed M Steptronic transmission. Power is diverted to the street through the M xDrive all-wheel drive framework. This blend produces huge power all through the fire-up range, bringing about invigorating execution, as well as an unadulterated electric driving scope of 51 to 55 miles. Burning execution is supplemented by a strong and outwardly striking outside plan, a lavish inside that features the M Parlor idea, in addition to the extremely most recent innovation and network progressions from BMW. In 2023, a considerably more impressive variation will be added to the BMW XM lineup, in the appearance of the 748 horsepower BMW XM Name RED. The BMW XM imparts its drive idea to the recently evolved Perseverance hustling vehicle from BMW M Motorsport. The BMW M crossover V8 will go hustling in the IMSA WeatherTech Sportscar title in North America in 2023, and resolve BMW M Motorsport's revisitation of the FIA World Perseverance title WEC and the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2024. Creation of the BMW XM will start at BMW Gathering Plant Spartanburg in South Carolina, USA in December 2022, with the overall market send-off starting off in spring 2023. Costs in the UK start from £144,980. New V8 motor with conventional high firing up idea at the core of the M crossover drive framework is a new, high firing up V8 motor with state-of-the-art M TwinPower Super innovation. The broadly refreshed, 4.4-liter motor highlights a supported driving rod drive, further created turbocharging mounted near the ventilation system with an electrically controlled pass-over valve, another vane-type oil siphon and a weight-limited plastic oil sump. A streamlined oil partition process with variable impactor upgrades the motor's emanations execution. The new V8 motor stands apart with its craving for fires up and persistent power across a wide motor speed band. The 650 Nm of pinnacle force produced by the burning motor alone is on tap from 1,600–5,000 revolutions per minute, with greatest result of 489 horsepower at 5,400 revolutions per minute, making it the biggest supporter of the absolute result of 653 horsepower and 800 Nm of force. The drive framework can hit a most extreme 7,200 revolutions per minute. Power conveyance is joined by unmistakable acoustics administered by two electronically controlled folds in the game's exhaust framework. The drawing in sound is additionally diverted into the lodge by means of the sound framework. Novel mounts associate the drive framework with the front pivot and the body, keeping vibrations from advancing into the inside. Electric engine conveys quick power conveyance. The V8 motor in the BMW XM is upheld by a forever energized simultaneous engine coordinated into the 8-speed M Steptronic transmission. The electric engine contributes up to 197 horsepower to the greatest result of 653 horsepower, while its 280 Nm consolidates with the ignition motor's 650 Nm to accomplish a joined 800 Nm. A pre-outfitting stage is utilized to expand the electric engine's force to 450 Nm at the transmission input, empowering the electric engine to produce propulsive power that could regularly just be accomplished utilizing a far bigger unit. Thus, the BMW XM advances from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds and from rest to 124 miles per hour in 14.3 seconds. Maximum velocity is electronically restricted to 155 miles per hour, ascending to 168 miles per hour assuming the discretionary M drivers bundle is indicated. As well as giving an electric lift under speed increase, the electric engine plays out a supporting job under consistent burdens, assisting with expanding the proficiency of the motor. This gives the BMW XM normal fuel utilization of up to 188.3 mpg in the WLTP test cycle, consolidated electric power utilization of 28.9 kWh per 62 miles *, and CO2 discharges as low as 33 grams per kilometer. The BMW XM's electric engine permits it to cover 51 to 55 miles WLTP in close quietness and with zero nearby discharges. The maximum velocity in unadulterated electric mode is 87 miles per hour. BMW XM Mark RED, extreme execution with up to 1,000 Nm. BMW M GmbH will send off the most impressive street legitimate series created vehicle in its set of experiences in pre-winter 2023. The M half-and-half drive framework in the BMW XM Name RED lifts result to another high of 748 horsepower * with greatest force of 1,000 Nm*. The BMW XM Name RED is fueled by a 585 horsepower * variant of the new high-firing up V8 motor with M TwinPower Super innovation. Top force ascends to 750 Nm*, supported as far as possible from 1,800 to 5,400 revolutions per minute *. Greatest result is created at 5,800 revolutions per minute *. The drive framework in the BMW XM RED dazzles with its capacity to present huge stores of force in a moment, whenever, across a wide RPM band, and into the higher spans of the fire-up range. Fifth-age BMW xDrive innovation. The interchange between the ignition motor and electric engine is constrained by the M crossover framework's power gadgets. For instance, Savvy Energy the executives permits the battery charge level to be controlled so the last stretch of a long excursion can be covered utilizing just electric power. Its low establishment level permits the lithium particle battery to be mounted in the underbody of the BMW XM. It gives a consistent progression of force across a wide temperature reach and, surprisingly, under the weighty requests of energetic driving. It offers a usable energy content of 25.7 kWh. Consolidated accusing unit of prescient intensity. The executives the joint charging unit of the M half-breed framework empowers AC energizing it to 7.4 kilowatts, recharging the battery from 0 to 100% in 4.25 hours. The consolidated charging unit likewise goes about as a voltage transformer to supply the 12 volts electrical framework. Prescient intensity. The executives lessens charging times by warming or cooling the battery, utilizing various information to work out the temperature at which the high-voltage battery can be charged at greatest power for the longest conceivable time. The charging attachment on the BMW XM has a sensor that actions the temperature at the fitting contacts to recognize conceivable overheating at a beginning phase, and incorporates a helpful light so clients can without much of a stretch connect their vehicle in obscurity. A classy stockpiling sack for the charging link is made solely for the BMW XM and got in the boot region utilizing an accident defensive carabiner belt blend. 8-speed M Steptronic transmission with Drivelogic and coordinated half-and-half module. The new 8-speed M Steptronic transmission with Drivelogic channels not just the power produced by the burning motor yet additionally the drive force from the incorporated electric engine. The half-breed module moreover goes about as a coordinated drive-off component and permits the vehicle to move at strolling pace without the driver squeezing the gas pedal and bringing the burning motor into play. A wet multi-plate partition grasp deals with the smooth commitment and separation of the burning motor. Its low drag force permits the clasp to be open while driving in unadulterated electric mode. The partition grasp can take torsional vibrations produced by the ignition motor out of the situation utilizing miniature slip control. In mix with the coordinated torsional vibration damper framework, this assists with guaranteeing elevated degrees of acoustic solace at low fires up. Specifically, the M Steptronic transmission empowers completely programmed gear changes in manual moving with consecutive choice. Controlling wheel-mounted gearshift paddles are standard. The transmission's qualities can be shifted in 3 phases utilizing the Drivelogic button coordinated into the M explicit selector switch. The 8-speed M Steptronic transmission likewise has a send-off control capability to empower foothold upgraded speed increase off the line. The motor control unit administers both the send-off control's delivery rationale and the slip streamline constraint of drive force. 3 driving modes for greatest execution and brilliant productivity. The exchange between the burning motor and electric engine in the BMW XM can be changed utilizing the M cross-breed button on the control board in the mid-control area. Half-breed is the default setting and conveys the full result of burning motor and electric engine pair. The commitment of each relies upon the design chose from the M arrangement menu. In solace, the electric engine is utilized without limit. Assuming that the battery is low, the generator capability utilizes the motor to take care of extra power into the battery, expanding the potential open doors for unadulterated electric driving. In endlessly sport, in addition to modes, the burning motor is for all-time dynamic. In electric mode, the BMW XM utilizes just the electric drive framework and is equipped for a locally outflow-free 87 miles per hour maximum velocity. The burning motor is just actuated under kickdown or in the transmission's manual mode. The e-control mode offers the choice to keep up with the charge of the battery or to increment it through energy recovery, saving battery limit with respect to unadulterated electric driving in metropolitan regions, for instance. 1 motor, 1 electric engine, 4 driven wheels. The M xDrive framework. The BMW XM's all-wheel drive framework parts the powertrains result between each of the 4 wheels is required. An electronically controlled multi-plate grip guarantees completely factor appropriation of force between the front and back pivot. The framework's default mode is all-wheel drive, however 2 different modes can likewise be chosen through the M arrangement menu. In all-wheel drive game mode, the extent of drive shipped off the back tires is expanded to convey lively dealing with. Peruse the full official statement here. All figures connecting with execution, fuel and power utilization and outflows are temporary. Every one of the expressed specialized information, fuel utilization and emanations figures connect with the contribution in the German market. Aspects and measure.